Polluted mind connects external pollution.
So the pollution we are seeing outside is from internal?
Yes. As we fight pollution, we shouldn't leave out how to actually clear up the kind of mentality that connects to the pollution. Whilst we make external efforts like getting to be clean and collecting the plastics here and there, the plastics will withdraw themselves if our mentality gets straightened up. How it will happen, leave it to nature. Mind is connected to spirit, and they have to change their mind and they can get different results.
Hi, Jan Cosmic Foundation. It's another lovely weekend. And today we are talking about something different. Pollution. As you likely know, there are a lot of pollution going on in Ghana here. And Dr. Baffour Jan, our usual guest, is here. He's also into health, and he's going to help us on how to reduce some of these pollutions, how to live in a safe and in a serene environment. Good evening, Doctor.
Good evening.
Thank you for having you again. Today is pollution.
Okay.
I think it's not in our usual discussion. Mostly we talk about spirituality and things like that. But today I want us to digress a little bit and, come to Ghana. Doctor, what is pollution?
When we interrupt natural order of things, that which we utilize or we connect more in that state of interruption, we call it pollution. Say,
so interrupting the natural order.
Yeah, natural things. When unnatural things are brought to the system, then we are polluting the system.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So what I wanted to ask you how you feel about pollution going on in Ghana, but let's look at some of the specifics.
Yes.
What are some of the pollution that is going on here that maybe you can share with us? I know only about air, plastic pollution, and the rest.
Yeah.
Are there some other pollutions going on right here?
A lot. A lot.
Can you share some with us? We know of a few of them.
Yes. We have to look at the human being in the complete sense when we are functioning in this world. And we have this equipment, body and mind, and we utilize it to play some role in this world. Yes. So when we have polluted mind, the polluted mind connects external pollution. Yes.
Doctor, this is a mystery.
Yes.
I'd like you to explain further.
Yes.
Internal pollution connect external
pollution.
So the pollution we are seeing outside is from internal?
Yes. You see, this humans have been seeking solutions for long, but always the missing link keeps the solution like unreachable. When they are trying to reach it, they see that always they are not able to get it. But the problem is that the pollution begins in the mind. When people have polluted minds, we have something we call mental poisoning. You see, so if our minds are poisoned, then it seeks it resonates with external pollution, external poisons. See, look at it this way. Even in the mind, we have higher side of the mind and lower side of the mind. And higher side of the mind thinks of good values, human values that are good. And the lower side of the mind, it has selfishness, it connects with negativity. And when it is like that, when it is connecting the external, it picks the lower side of the external because it is the lower side of the mind.
Okay.
The external also has higher frequencies and it has lower frequencies. So your mind in higher frequency will connect the higher side of the external. And if your mind is in lower frequencies, it will connect the lower side of the external. So pollution is a sign that something is not going on well in the mind. Yeah.
Doctor,
Yes,
I'm
I
shocked
will,
because
yeah.
You are implying all those air pollution going. You know, Ghana, there are a lot of pollution here.
Yes.
Look at the plastics.
Yes.
Everywhere.
Yes.
So, meaning most of us, our internal is polluted.
Certainly. You see, the secret is this. Things go in the direction, nothing is accident. You attract things that correspond with your mental frequency. So if these things are coming, even if all things are coming, you will select what resonates with your mind. And if that thing you are selecting is actually externally very low in frequency, for example, you talk of the plastics. Compare the plastics to the other things. Plastic is earthy element. But earthy element, when you raise its frequency, becomes liquid. You see. But you will find that within the earthy element, some things easily turn into liquid. Some things too very difficult. Very difficult. So they are grosser, heavier, more. Imagine you take plastic into your system. Your digestion will do everything. They can't digest it. Yes, because it's very gross. So the grosser things, when your mind is also having higher frequency, lower frequency. So the lower side of your mind, if it is, you polarize there so much, then you'll be in tune with the lower side of the external. And it's not accident. So we need to tackle as well our minds. Change of mind, change of lifestyle. You see, when our mind changes, our lifestyle changes. And if our lifestyle changes, those things will not come in our way anymore. Some new things that link with or corresponds or resonates with our new mentality. You see, so things are moving not by accident. They are just the power of attraction. We are attracting it, and everything is in the internal side of our nature. So when we talk of pollution, in fact, there is a popular saying in this country. You see, sometimes people are saying other parts of the world where they have bypassed, let's say, pollution, if you bring them here to live, and then you take those here to go and live there, the mentality that is connecting pollution, external pollution, they carry the same mentality to the other side.
Go and mess
within a short time, they will attract those things all around them. And those who are resonating differently with another section of the frequency, you bring them here. Within a short time, they clear
all
up.
the plastics.
All plastics will be vanished. It will be gone. And they will be connecting other things. You see? So a lot depends on the mind. And wherever we have challenge with pollution, we have to educate the people. We have to help the people, not just by instructing them, don't place plastic here. You may advise, but it takes long for people to just imagine somebody is addicted to something, and then you want the person to stop the addiction. It's not so easy. So what is going on in the mind hasn't changed. So changing the external is not part of them. And people will battle with it, educate them, talk to them so much. But the education is not just instructions and telling them
do this, don't do
how bad it is. You see, if people burn these things, even the smoke, if they are the plastic is being burnt, the smoke, they are staying inside it and it's entering them, which can bring some cancerous results and all that. You may educate them in all these ways. Then go and sit your way and watch. Oh, within a short time, they are doing the same thing. It's like an addiction. It is from the mind. What they resonate with is that. So it's better we include the kind of lessons or help to the people so that their minds, the frequency of their minds changed. Once you are able to do that, you've done greater work to mankind or the people than all this going around instructing. It has gone on for many decades, but still very little effect. Even sometimes it's getting worse.
That's a major concern, because I see a lot of education going on about pollution, especially plastic pollution, but we still have those things. Until today, you are telling me we should tackle it from the mind.
Yeah.
And
yes.
Anyway, doctor, how do you feel about it? And do you use some of these gadgets at home, some of these plastics? Do you use some of them? I want us to focus a little bit on plastic pollution. Do you use some of these things at home? And how do you feel about them using them?
Yeah, very good. You see, you live inside it because you live with the people who resonate with it. And it's a life which is a sacrifice. For example, recently I went to visit our farm project, the organic farms, and I was telling them that yes, if it is not to sacrifice, to help people, to help them, teach them, and so on, I would have liked to live.
I know. Yeah. Doctor would like to be in the forest or
yes,
off
you see.
Yeah.
But it is sacrifice. You see, because the mentality resonates with nature. That is my own. And natural things. And the air, everything, the food, everything. The atmosphere, the energy in the atmosphere. When you live there, you come to town, you come to city, the energy is different. You see, but people are not sensitive to it. You see, we become addicted to it and we stay inside it, and we are always in certain mentality throughout our lives, and it connects more with this pollution. You see, so as we fight pollution, we shouldn't leave out how to actually clear up the kind of mentality that connects to the pollution. You see, I'm using, I also drink water from these plastics. But then, because I know some of the things that are too gross and some finer a bit, there is that saying, half a loaf of bread is better than none. So out of those things, I select the kind of water. The plastics utilized have less effect on the water. All those I notice. And then when you function in some frequency, you are actually not affected that much.
Okay.
That is a fact. But sometimes I want to be setting example. Those who can be affected, there are certain things I won't use just because I want them to know it's not helping.
Okay.
But not that it is affecting me. No. Many things I do only because I'm setting an example. See. Now, if you have no choice, you are taking this water now, with this plastic. Everywhere you go, you see people holding it and they bite the plastic sachets.
And they drink it directly.
They drink it, and it is serious because even the kids sometimes when they bite, small particles of the plastic, because they can't bite seriously at once. They pull, they bite and pull, and then certain little portions of it may
Get
enter
into their
their
mouths.
mouth and they swallow.
I'm even shocked when I see kids eating in plastic. You see,
Yeah.
they will hold the plastic like this, they will tear part of it,
Yeah.
and they will be
Yeah.
taking the
Yeah.
food out of
Yeah.
the plastic. And I'm thinking, won't some of these plastics be ingested?
Yeah, they are ingesting. You see, it's an unfortunate environment, but it's all the grown-ups are having certain mentalities that have to change. Once they change it, something will happen, and those things will be cleared off from us. It's the same thing with the chemicals in the food. Yes, we are attracting it because of our minds. So, if there is a saying that where there's a will, there's a way. So if we are really willing to eat natural food, organic food, there will be a way for all these creatures we are talking that we give the excuse that if you don't use the chemicals, blah, 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 blah. We are not willing to take
Plants.
the organic. Why are we not willing? Because we have developed unnatural tastes. You see, we have developed unnatural tastes. So canned food and things coming from outside psychologically, that is why I say mental poisoning. Oh, and then there's perfume on that thing and this and that and that.
All those things are destroying our taste buds.
Yes, they are not natural. So even preservation of those things before they export, sometimes they keep it for long, but they preserve it with chemicals.
Especially meat. Some take about 2-3 years before they bring it to us.
And when they bring, with all these, because we are using it, then our system is adjusting to it and we become addicted to it. So it's an addiction. You see, when you are addicted to something, any different thing, it's like you don't look there. But even if that is what you should be taking, you just bypass it because you are addicted to this. You see, so our unnatural habits how to break free from it. If we break free from those things and we are willing deeply that we want to eat organic food, natural food, you will see something that will happen. But the ancient time, when the people were eating natural food, there were not plenty these insects and creatures which
were
the
competing
pests
with them.
competing. But when you are not willing, then nature says, I'm producing these things, and you are not willing, but you are not the only living entities.
People must also eat.
The pests,
Yeah.
they are living entities.
They should eat.
So let me increase their number and let them eat it. You see? But if we are really willing to eat the natural food, these things will be withdrawn. So it's the same with these pollution things. If we straighten our lifestyle and we are natural and our minds move in a natural pattern, then these things will be withdrawn. Something will happen. You see that there may be a discovery of a way to just keep the water and not through plastic. But the wisdom of the Great Spirit can easily solve these things. And yet, it's not solving it because we are not willing, we are addicted to a certain lifestyle because it's very easy. You take sachet water, put in your mouth, quick, you are going to your work. You are doing that. But a lot of things are going through your mind. You're stressed and you carry a lot of anxieties here and there. And it will resonate with lower things in frequencies. And plastics, even in the earthy element, the plastic is even much lower in frequency among the earthy element items, you see. So it is amazing that humans, they repeat only the things external they use for solutions, and they never really get the permanent solution, you see. So there may be temporal kind of things you achieve here and there, but before you reach somewhere, the back where you cleared is filled up again, and it's like because the mind hasn't changed. But if the mind changes, you don't even need to battle so much externally. Within a short time, those things will be withdrawn from the system. See, the forces of nature, when we talk of God, everything is inside God. So the God energy is moving through everything. For that matter, because it has perfection, anything which is imperfect, it is seeking to correct it and make it perfect. Anything that shakes out of perfection, it's doing to make it perfect, you see. But the human is a spirit force which enters and claims freedom and a separate identity, which is wrong because it doesn't exist. There is no separate you. There is only one presence. You are God. But here you are, you define yourself differently, and because of that, we have certain desires, and among these desires, we desire lower things. In fact, if a person becomes obsessed with lower things, you'll be pulled down. If you are obsessed with higher things, you'll be pulled up. Soul is neither up nor down. But if you are in this drama and you get obsessed with lower things, then you are pulled down. If you are obsessed with higher things, you are pulled up. That is the reason why people do worship. Worship means trying to be obsessed with higher things. But when you attain what we call God proper, it's neither up nor down. God is beyond that. But whilst in the drama, nobody wants to be down, because the down gives constricted kind of effect on our spirits. So it brings contraction, but up brings expansion. So we are all seeking to be up so that we can be happy, we can be more comfortable, more peaceful, and all that. So we are yearning. So the journey of evolution is from human or the spirit running away from pain towards enjoyment. You see, so all that people are doing is to run away from pain and in the direction of enjoyment. But in the process, if the what we call it mental poisoning is there, then it hooks us to the down. So once it hooks you to the down, the struggle to avoid pain, and it doesn't. Avoid pain, it doesn't. So it's just like a ship that is having anchor and it's trying to go. It doesn't go. You see, unless you remove the anchor. So all these things, unless we loosen up in the mind, there must be something internal that has to change. And once that is done, everything else will change without battling.
So can our leaders also help us? When leadership,
Yeah.
in my language, there is a saying that
Yeah.
which means leadership is key.
Sure.
And we also can cite examples in other areas
Sure.
that they had good leadership and things changed.
Yeah.
And I'm inquiring, Ghana, can we live in a plastic-free environment or a polluted-free environment with good leadership?
Sure.
How?
Yes, first of all, the leader should be out of the polluted mind.
Okay.
It should be somebody functioning beyond that. And then, you see, just the same way as sickness can infect others, if you become really stable in a state where you are free from mental pollution, then you will be affecting others. So to be a leader, you have to have that, you have to be freed. You free yourself in the mind from lower things which pull people down. Once you are freed and you are helping others, then there can be results.
So we can be using alternatives to plastic, like some of those things we used to use, then papers, ceramics.
Let me even in this our Ghana here, let me give you some example of something. You can have, I will mention somebody's name as an example, like Apostle Kwadwo. You see, he's living in a different mindset. And the result is it resonates with solutions, which the others don't see. And it's like a miracle. It's a wonder. You see, what is normal with that level is a wonder to those who are trapped in the lower frequencies. You see, so imagine we have, he's affecting more people because the point is the mind It's not wasting time with these lower things, and he did me like this, and all those kind of lower things. No, 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 no. He has no time for that. You see, but people have time for all these kind of things, wasting time with lower frequencies and emotions. And if you are drawn inside those things, then you will connect external things which are very low. And that is, it's a law of life. You see, it's a law of life. So I think the leader should really be someone who is carrying an infectious energy, and that infects others positively, of course. And if he gets more people in that sense, then they will begin to affect the whole country, and they will discover certain things which will clear the things they used to resonate with externally. And then you see the external things changing. Let me give you this example again. You have a cup, and in this cup you have some water, and the water is up to half. Now, somebody is thirsty, and he doesn't know about water. You see? Yes. He doesn't know what will satisfy the thirst. Now, you know. And there are, the people are two persons. You know, they are all thirsty. And you have the water in a cup, and it is up to half. Now, you place the cup there, and these two persons, you ask them, what do you see in this cup? One may say, oh, there is some liquid up to half. The one who is negative-minded, that means he is thirsty, but he doesn't know how to connect water. He looks at the cup and he says, it's half air.
Half air.
Yes. You see that? And it's true.
Sure.
It's half air and half water. But the one who is thirsty, the two of them are thirsty. But the one who is connecting the water, you give it to him, he will drink. But the one who is saying half air, he is not even aware what will quench his thirst is there. So he continues being thirsty. He says half air. You see, so mind is connecting things. The whole universe, things are not accidents. They are moving based on our desires and our interests, our focus, and so on. Because spirit is very powerful. You are spirit. So whatever your mind is focusing on, spirit releases energy for the mind. And it makes that thing really go on and on and on and on. So if you keep the same mentality, it will be energized from time to time, and it is the same thing that will result. It will be the same thing that will result. So if you change the mindset, then the result will also change. As for the energy, is the same, but the mind may be different. And a good example is electricity. There is electricity coming through the wires. The electricity is the same, but what you connect may give different results. You see. So if we let people change their what they are connecting to the spirit energy, they should change it. Mind is connected to spirit energy. They have to change their mind, and they can get different results.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jan Cosmic Foundation, share your comments down below if you have any question about pollution. If you have any special question for Dr. Jan, down in the comment section below, let's know so that we can ask him for you. And we are still discussing pollution live here, Jan Cosmic Foundation. You can share your comments down in the comment section below. Doctor, we wouldn't take a lot of time on this interview. I want us to do it and move on. The mind. How do we resolve the mind in this issue? Personally, I want to live in a polluted free environment. But the whole Ghana, we are all polluted, a lot of people. And I'm in the mix with a lot of people polluted. How can I help myself? How can I transcend the mind so that I can transcend pollution?
Yes. So first of all, you have to realize that the mass consciousness is not necessarily good consciousness. As long as the masses are suffering, the masses are having all these pollution challenges and so on, then it means the mass consciousness there is something wrong, and you have to come out of it. If you poke your head into it yourself, you can't help because you become one with it, and you need to come out of it. And it's a bit strange because the mass consciousness is accepted as norm, something normal, and pulling out of it is like you are getting out of normal. But you have to be determined because you know for sure
That's the normal thing.
the normal is what
you are doing.
And once you are decided like that, then you can easily pull out. And but with the aim that you are pulling out to also be able to help them pull
others.
out.
Okay.
You see. So when you have that as a beginning, then it becomes easier for your own change or growth, or for your mind to be transformed. You see. Now, the mind topic is everywhere for seekers. When we say seeker, that means the person wants to pull out of the mass consciousness and be himself or herself, and aim at things beyond what the masses are doing or thinking. And once you have picked that challenge, the topic of the mind, we say, when the student is ready, a teacher appears. Now, when you do that all the time, the universe will connect you to someone who is stable in that state. You are now coming into that state where your mind, it will be under your, let me use the word, your control. Because if it is pulling into that mass consciousness, the polluted, the mental poisoning state, you are no more into that. You have to come to a state where you become stable, and then you can help the others. See, so teachers, they are all over in the world, but it depends on your sincerity. Are you really sincere that you want to pull out of mass consciousness? That is the question. So if your sincerity level is up to a certain point, it will connect a certain teacher. If your sincerity is up to a certain point, it connects you to a certain teacher. It is a feeling, strong feeling, prompting, then you go there. And sometimes somebody is pulling out of mass consciousness, And because we socialize, we are working with them every day and so on, then they are pulling you back into the mass consciousness, and then you feel like changing teacher. You see, because everything resonates according to where you have reached. So if you pull out completely, then the teacher will be somebody who has pulled out completely. This is something going on.
This is the law of attraction.
Yeah. Yeah. So we get what we ourselves have set ourselves to achieve or to reach. Yes. And always, because there is that false thinking that when masses are doing something, then they are right.
That is what we all think.
Yes. So we grow up feeling like that. They are pushed into mass activity going on. And
majority carries the vote.
So that is one of the things that makes it difficult. But once you come to the point where you realize that no, they are singing the discord. Now, what is the actual song? And then you start to hear it, then you pull away from them to hear it well. Now, once you hear it and you say, yes, this is the song, then you don't go back to sing the discord, join them again to sing the discord. No,
you sing the
be
original.
stable with it, and then sing it louder.
Okay.
As you sing it louder, some of them, it strays into their ears, and then they say, what are we hearing? Then they try to find out, and then they say, that is the tune, that is the song. So all along they've been singing the discord. They never knew.
Wow. This is a very short interview, but packed with lots of information, education, and everything you are looking for. Doctor, wrap up for us.
Yes.
Pollution, plastic pollution, things entering our senses, the mind, how to let go. Wrap up.
Yeah. Yes. This external pollution, when it gets into your equipment, when you are using it, bits are getting into your equipment, and some through the chemical process interacting with things like the plastic interacts with our food, with our water, everything. And as we are ingesting it, beloved brothers and sisters, as we ingest these things into our systems, then our equipment is passing through some changes. But those changes make it less capable of being utilized for higher functions. You see, if you have, let's say, the computer or the phone, the modern phones, you have a lot of things it can do. But if you have, if they switch off some of the things it can do and they give it to you, like sometimes you want to give the phone to a child, some things are on it, you switch off. Then you only give a certain portion to the child and you'll be playing games with it, you see. So when we are taking pollution, we are actually switching off some things in our system, so we can't function on the highest level. We can evolve faster spiritually, you see. So we can't let a higher frequency express itself in this zone that much. So we need to take this pollution topic seriously and do our best to follow guidance that will lead us out of it finally. whilst we make external efforts like getting to be clean and collecting the plastics here and there, the plastics will withdraw themselves if our mentality gets straightened up. How it will happen, leave it to nature, because they will not be brought into our zone if we have the right mentality. So let us understand these faculties, these things, and we'll be better off. Yes, we'll be better
You
off.
mean when we resonate with nature,
Yeah.
all those things we wouldn't find them
Yes,
anymore.
yes, they will be
Those
withdrawn.
choke gutters with plastic, those things, nothing.
They will be withdrawn. Yeah, what happens is this, in short, you see, choked gutters and all that, there is something in the mind that is unclean, in a sense, and therefore it resonates with uncleanness external.
Outside.
So we allow it to go on as it is, if it is norm. So if the gutters are getting choked, and so what? Because your mind is in tune with it.
It's dirty.
Yes.
I'm hitting the nail right
on the
to
head. So the lower frequency of the mind will connect lower things. That is it. Okay. You know, take the example of a madman. The madman, certain functions that will connect with cleanliness and cleaning the mind, everything, it's not functioning. And therefore, he will be on the border or dustbin or gutter, or collect something 3 days old rice or something, and
resonance.
and yes,
It's resonance.
So
the mind and the physical.
Yes, where
wow,
is descended to corresponds with those things, and it is norm for the madman.
Doctor, I love your teachings. I love your teachings. Right, the information is very packed. That's why I said I love the teachings. So you can watch it again and again and again, and understand it, and try as much as you can, as Doctor is saying, to transcend the mind, so that it can also reflect in the physical manifestation. My name is Clement Kwagu Kumi. I did the show with Dr. Baffour Jan Kumi, the rest of the media crew. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you possibly next week.